What is happening, Scoop Troop? Welcome back to Sheeran Scoop, your ultimate source for everything awesome. The news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on the stories you need to know. Get ready, because the updates are coming in hot, and you're going to want to be in the know. We're diving deep into the heart of Gotham, uncovering secrets from the toy aisle, and exploring the cutting edge of digital worlds. Plus, a surprising DC villain is stepping into the spotlight in a whole new way. You do not want to miss this. Stick around, because the scoop starts now. First up, we're dissecting a monumental anniversary in the world of comics. Detective Comics just hit a staggering 1,100 issues, and the way they're celebrating is unlike anything we've seen before. It's a deep dive into how Gotham perceives its greatest protector, showcasing Batman through a series of unique lenses. This isn't just about punches and capes, it's about the complex relationships and the varied impact our hero has on the city he defends. Next, we're shifting gears to the world of collectibles. McFarlane Toys is dropping some seriously cool gear, bringing iconic DC Rebirth versions of Batman and his legendary Batmobile to life. If you're a fan of detailed figures and bringing the action home, you're going to want to hear about this. We're talking about the quality and the iconic design that fans have come to expect, and how it's translating into these must-have pieces. Then, we're heading into the digital realm with a look at the upcoming LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Get this! The combat mechanics are drawing inspiration from a beloved gaming series, promising a fresh take on superhero action. And finally, the DC universe is teasing an appearance from an underrated Batman villain, one who has never graced the silver screen. This is a major move for the franchise, potentially setting up a new dynamic for our favorite caped crusader. Make sure you're subscribed, and the notification bell is on so you never miss a beat. A milestone issue explores Gotham's view of Batman. Prepare yourselves, because Detective Comics has just achieved an incredible milestone, hitting its 1,100th issue, and it's celebrating in a way that redefines anniversary specials. Instead of a singular blockbuster narrative, this issue takes a more profound approach, dedicating its pages to 4 distinct stories, each crafted by a different creative team, to explore the multifaceted ways Gotham City and its inhabitants perceive their enigmatic protector, the Batman. This isn't just about celebrating a number. It's a deep dive into the very essence of Batman's impact. The core concept is brilliantly simple yet incredibly powerful. Just as we present different facets of ourselves to various people in our lives, our colleagues, family, and friends' Batman, too, is perceived differently by everyone he encounters. This issue masterfully illustrates this by offering a spectrum of perspectives. From the innocent children he protects to the professionals who witness the aftermath of his battles, and even the criminals he pursues. Each story, with its unique artistic style and narrative voice, contributes to a richer, more nuanced understanding of the Dark Knight. The journey begins with a silent, emotionally charged tale by Tom Taylor and Mikkel Janin. Here, Batman and Ace the Bat-Hound assist a deaf boy in finding his lost dog. The genius of this story lies in its complete lack of dialogue, allowing Janin's art to convey the narrative and, crucially, the boy's perspective. A pivotal moment sees Batman, initially delivering forceful blows to a criminal, notice the fear in the child's eyes and immediately shift his approach to a less violent restraint. This subtle yet profound shift highlights Batman's awareness and his commitment to not frightening the very people he vows to protect. It's a testament to the creative team's understanding of the character, delivering a scene that is both powerful and deeply moving, leaving many, including the reviewer, in tears. Following this, Mariko Tamaki and Aminke Nahilpan present a story focusing on Bruce Wayne's public persona. At a gala honoring Gotham's community heroes, Bruce finds himself at a table of skeptical reporters who question his commitment to the city, accusing him of merely writing checks. Through flashbacks, the narrative contrasts their perception with Bruce's behind-the-scenes actions as Batman, saving the very people being celebrated. It underscores Bruce's philosophy. His actions speak for themselves, and he has no need to correct the public's often superficial understanding of his contributions. Greg Rucka and Alvaro Martinez Buno offer a perspective rarely explored. Batman through the eyes of Gotham's hospital workers. A newcomer doctor expresses concern over Batman's often brutal methods, fearing he might accidentally kill someone. However, a seasoned doctor, Ava, provides a stark contrast, recalling the city's pre-Batman era where 10 deaths a night, many involving children, were common. She notes that post-Batman, the injuries are less severe, shifting from gunshots and stabbings to broken bones and cuts. This conversation, overheard by Batman himself, offers him a moment of validation, a reminder that his difficult work makes a tangible difference. Finally, Dan Waters and Bill Sienkiewicz present a story from the viewpoint of a criminal. Batman pursues a suicidal jumper, a murderer, off a skyscraper, risking his own life to save the villain. This narrative provides a rare glimpse into Batman's inner thoughts, emphasizing his unwavering commitment to saving lives, regardless of the individual's past actions. It reinforces the idea that Batman is a hero to all, even those who have committed heinous crimes. Detective Comics' 1100 stands as a powerful testament to the enduring legacy and evolving narrative of Batman, proving that even after 1,100 issues, there are still countless compelling stories to tell about the Dark Knight. It's a masterclass in character exploration and a must-read for any fan. This issue truly shows how deep Batman's impact runs. Now, let's see how that impact is being immortalized in collectible form. McFarlane Toys revives DC Rebirth Batman with new action figure and Batmobile. For collectors and fans of the Caped Crusader, McFarlane Toys has just rolled out a highly anticipated release, bringing the iconic DC Rebirth iteration of Batman and his signature Batmobile into their acclaimed DC Multiverse line. These meticulously detailed figures are now available for pre-order, offering enthusiasts a chance to own a piece of Batman's modern comic book history, rendered with the quality and attention to detail McFarlane Toys is known for. This launch is particularly exciting, as it taps into a specific, beloved era of Batman's comic book adventures. The DC Rebirth era, which began in 2016, represented a significant revitalization for DC Comics, re-establishing core characters and storylines with a fresh, contemporary feel. Batman, as always, was central to this new direction, and the Rebirth design captured a sleek, determined, and perhaps slightly more grounded version of the Dark Knight. McFarlane Toys has captured this essence perfectly in their new gold label Batman action figure. The figure boasts intricate sculpting, capturing the nuances of the costume design from that period, including the textured cowl, the segmented armor, and the dynamic cape. Articulation is a key feature, allowing for a wide range of posing options, essential for recreating iconic scenes or crafting new dynamic displays. The paintwork is expected to be of high quality, bringing the comic book aesthetic to life with vibrant yet appropriate colors and shading. Complementing the Batman figure is the equally impressive DC Rebirth Batmobile. This isn't just a static accessory. The vehicle is designed to be a substantial piece, likely accommodating the Batman action figure within its cockpit. McFarlane Toys has a reputation for creating vehicles that are both visually stunning and robust, and the Batmobile is no exception. Fans can expect a design that closely mirrors the Rebirth Batmobile's aesthetic, often depicted as a formidable, armored vehicle built for the harsh realities of Gotham streets. Details like the functional wheels, possibly opening canopy, and the overall menacing silhouette are crucial elements that collectors will be eager to see realized. These releases are part of McFarlane Toys' broader strategy to capture key moments and character designs from DC's rich publishing history. The DC Multiverse line has become a go-to for fans seeking high-quality, affordable action figures and vehicles that represent different eras and interpretations of DC's most popular characters. The gold label designation typically signifies a more premium or exclusive release, further adding to the desirability of this Batman and Batmobile set. The context for these figures extends beyond mere representation. They are tangible links to the narratives that define the DC Rebirth era. This period saw Batman dealing with complex threats, forming new alliances, and grappling with his own legacy. The action figure and Batmobile serve as physical embodiments of these stories, allowing fans to connect with the character and his world on a deeper level. The inclusion of characters like Batwoman and new vigilantes in the broader Rebirth narrative hints at the dynamic universe these collectibles inhabit, a universe where Batman trains and leads a new generation of heroes against formidable odds. public reaction to McFarlane Toys' DC Multiverse releases is consistently strong, with collectors often praising the value and detail provided. The announcement of the Rebirth Batman and Batmobile is expected to generate significant buzz, with pre-orders likely to be snapped up quickly. This release is a clear indication of the enduring popularity of the DC Rebirth era and Batman's central role within it. These figures bring a specific comic era to life with incredible detail. Now, let's jump from the comic pages to the world of video games. LEGO Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight borrows combat brilliance from Arkham series. Get ready for a brick-tastic adventure as TT Games gears up to launch LEGO Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight for the Nintendo Switch 2, promising a Gotham City experience that's not only larger than its predecessor, Batman, Arkham Knight, but also deeply rooted in the celebrated combat mechanics of the highly acclaimed Batman Arkham series. This upcoming title aims to blend the signature LEGO charm with the fluid, engaging combat that fans have come to adore, creating a unique gameplay loop that is both accessible and deeply satisfying. Jonathan Smith, a developer at TT Games, revealed in an interview with Games Radar that the combat system in LEGO Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight has been directly inspired by the groundbreaking work of Rocksteady Studios in the Arkham games. When we think about embodying Batman as a video game character today, of course we're inspired by the generational defining work that our friends and colleagues at Rocksteady Studios executed so brilliantly in the Arkham series, Smith stated. He elaborated on the core elements they sought to emulate: the feeling of being surrounded by enemies, the satisfaction of executing fluid combos, maintaining hit counters, and performing impactful takedowns. These are the hallmarks of the Arkham combat that have set a benchmark for superhero brawlers. However, TT Games isn't merely replicating the Arkham formula. Smith emphasized that they are building upon it, offering their own distinct take to make the experience uniquely LEGO. A key aspect of this adaptation is making the combat more accessible, particularly for younger players who are drawn to the LEGO brand. This means the core mechanics will be easy to grasp, allowing players to jump into the action quickly, while still offering enough depth to remain engaging for seasoned gamers. The dynamic new combat system is designed to encapsulate Batman's distinctive fighting style, ensuring that every punch, kick, and gadget use feels impactful. Players can expect to string together fluid attack chains, master counterattacks, and unleash over-the-top takedowns that are both visually spectacular and strategically rewarding. The game's narrative will trace Batman's origins, beginning with a young Bruce Wayne's training under the League of Shadows. Throughout the story-driven campaign, players will have the opportunity to build a robust family of allies, featuring beloved characters such as Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. This ensemble cast will be instrumental in confronting an ever-expanding roster of DC supervillains, including iconic adversaries like the Joker, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, and Bane. The inclusion of these characters not only enriches the story, but also provides diverse gameplay opportunities, as each ally brings their own unique gadgets and abilities to the table. Players will be able to utilize Batman's iconic bat gadgets, such as batarangs for stunning or distracting enemies, and the Batclaw for grappling. Partner characters will also come equipped with their own signature gear. Imagine Jim Gordon's foam sprayer for crowd control, Robin's line launcher for traversal, or Catwoman's whip for stylish combat maneuvers. This variety of tools ensures that players have multiple strategic options for approaching every enemy encounter and boss battle. For those seeking an extra challenge, LEGO Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight introduces new difficulty settings, including an enhanced Caped Crusader difficulty and an even more demanding Dark Knight level, pushing the boundaries of the typical LEGO game experience. The game unfolds within an expansive, open-world Gotham City, presented as a vibrant LEGO playground. This environment is teeming with activities, from stopping street-level crimes and solving environmental puzzles to collecting hidden rewards and uncovering surprises tucked away in every corner. Players can navigate this world using a variety of methods, including grappling hooks for vertical traversal, gliding through the air, or cruising in style with an array of customizable Batmobiles and Batcycles. The Batcave itself serves as a customizable hub, where players can proudly display their collected vehicles, trophies, and even various Batsuits inspired by Batman's rich multimedia history. This LEGO title is really bringing the Arkham feel to a whole new generation. But speaking of the DC universe, a different kind of villain is about to get their moment in the spotlight. Underrated Batman villain poised for major DCU debut, never seen in film. The DC universe is gearing up for a significant expansion, and in a move that signals a willingness to explore beyond the usual blockbuster villains, the franchise is setting the stage for an underrated Batman adversary to make a substantial impact. While the prospect of seeing the Joker, Riddler, Poison Ivy, or Bane on the big screen is a familiar and often exciting one, the DCU appears ready to delve into lesser-known corners of Batman's extensive rogues gallery. This strategic choice could introduce fresh dynamics and unexpected challenges for the Caped Crusader in future cinematic endeavors. Evidence of this exploration is already subtly woven into the fabric of the new DC universe. In the animated series Creature Commandos ***, Dr. Phosphorus reveals that Batman was instrumental in dismantling his criminal empire, a narrative detail that not only places Batman within the nascent DCU, but also hints at his past encounters with a variety of villains. More recently, the series * Peacemaker Season 2 has provided a clearer glimpse into which villain might be stepping into the limelight. The episode features Chris Smith, also known as the Peacemaker, preparing for an interview with the Justice Gang, an organization that seems to be recruiting new members. During this preparation, Smith encounters White Rabbit, a character who, despite her long history in Batman comics dating back to the 1940s, has never been featured in a live-action film. White Rabbit's unique ability to split into two distinct individuals, one operating as a criminal and the other as a Gotham socialite, makes her an intriguing, albeit not overtly powerful, antagonist on her own. Her presence in Peacemaker and her subsequent rejection from the Justice Gang interview, where Maxwell Lord appears to have belittled her, could serve as a catalyst for her return to a life of crime. This narrative setup opens the door for her to potentially align with other villains, particularly those with a penchant for the fantastical or unusual, thereby increasing her threat level and relevance within the DCU. The article specifically points to the Mad Hatter as a prime candidate for such an alliance. Despite being a prominent figure in Batman's comic history, Mad Hatter has never had a cinematic adaptation, with his only live-action appearances being in less prominent roles in * Gotham and the classic Adam West television series. His formidable capabilities, primarily his technologically advanced hats that grant him mind control powers, make him a significant threat. However, his potential to become even more dangerous lies in his comic book association with the Wonderland Gang. If Mad Hatter were to recruit White Rabbit into this team, they could orchestrate complex heists that would challenge the Bat family in novel ways. This potential storyline also raises questions about the Justice Gang's recruitment methods, suggesting that their vetting process might inadvertently push individuals back towards villainy. The introduction of Mad Hatter and the Wonderland Gang into the DCU, potentially alongside White Rabbit, would offer a fresh take on Batman's adversaries, moving beyond the established cinematic villains and providing new narrative avenues for the franchise. It's a strategic move that could enrich Batman's cinematic universe by introducing a villain whose unique skills and potential team-ups offer a distinct brand of challenge. This villain's potential rise could shake up Gotham's criminal landscape. Now, let's quickly recap all the amazing stories we covered today. Alright, Scoop Troop, that's a wrap on another explosive edition of Sheeran Scoop. We dived into a milestone Detective Comics issue exploring Batman's impact, saw the iconic DC Rebirth Batman and Batmobile brought to life by McFarlane Toys, got hyped for LEGO Batman's Arkham-inspired combat, and saw an underrated Batman villain get a major DCU setup. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more epic content, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, drop a comment below telling us your favorite story, and make sure to follow us on all our socials for even more behind-the-scenes scoop. We'll see you in the next one.